Hello again, folks. We're Show Me Go Explore. I am standing what used to be part of the, well, it still is the trail itself, but it used to be the railroad track for the MKT line. MKT, I will say, is Missouri, Kansas, Texas rail line. Obviously, there are no railroad tracks left on the line, but what we do have is the depot building, the back of the depot building, what used to be the depot building. It has since been converted into a little restaurant and where they conduct business now for the RV park and campground site. But we are going to have a look inside as I cross the railroad tracks here, what used to be. Unfortunately, no more trains run through here anymore. They stopped running back in 1982, so it's been a few decades to say the least since they have been running and such. But I'm going to show you, like I said, this is the depot building, and we have permission to film the in and outs of this wonderful structure. Somehow it did not go damaged completely from the flood of 1993. That happened again in the middle of Missouri, and the owners have done a lot of work on the inside and outside to repair and restore and try to keep the history of what this building was and this area of Missouri alive. And I'll turn around real quick. You guys will see from where I'm standing. Way back over there is the round table for the trains. We have another video featuring that all on its own, so I won't spend too much time talking about that, but I am going to show you guys, you lads and lasses, the inside of this depot building. And check it out, right down here by my feet is part of the line of the railroad track. Not the wooden bits, mind you, but just some of that metal ironworks that the trains would have run on. So now we're going to go inside this depot building. Here's the front door, and I'm going to show you guys the inside of this place. There's so much history here, so many years worth. Alright, let's see if I can't. There's a photo just of one of the old stations there, and here I wanted to show you guys, that is an aerial shot of that turntable out front I just showed you, the train turntable. This of course would have been when it was in use. So, there we go, get that glare away. You can see how it was just a big circle around. The turntable building itself would held 22 trains in the bay dock area. What we do, we're going to turn around. Here we have a little cricket friend chirping away. Good old pieces of nature. We're just going to show you. Right now there's a little bathroom area in there. And here, it has since been, it's kind of like a little train museum. They've kept so many things from the line back in the day. And like I said, this used to be like a little cafe area where they would, but this is all stuff collected either from or about the MKT trail. Look, there's a train tool they would have used. I have this, check this out right here. This actually came off of a caboose engine and has been salvaged and saved. Obviously it's not currently in use, but it is kept for aesthetic purposes here. And here we go. We have one of the cabooses. See? I told you folks. Missouri, Kansas, Texas, MKT, Katy Railroad line. I'll tell you what, you history buffs and you train heads, you folks are going to love everything in this building. Oh, it is so incredible. Look at that. We have lots of lanterns of different kinds and shapes and sizes and colors up there. And here, this is actually a jacket that was worn by a conductor uniform. The jacket. How cool. There's a nice little wooden utensil. But there's so many neat things in here. Here's dishes saved from the Katy Hotel diner. Because next door to this depot building, there used to be a hotel right in its heyday. There is the brakeman's cap. You can see that. Try to get a zoom in there. I mean, some of this stuff was really used back in these days when these trains were running. I mean, just so much history kept and collected, and we're so fortunate that the owners are letting us look at all of these beautiful pieces in this building that still exists. Red light. Oh, wow. telegrams. They would have sent telegrams back in the day. This is before internet, before cell phones, before computers even. I got photos of all these trains. So much stuff, so much history here to collect. It's so neat. There's photos of trains that actually ran on the MKT line. Alright, I'm going to step back a little bit. Let you guys have some look here, because this place, like I said, this was the depot building. Right here. I mean, look at this place. Look at all this stuff in here. Now, like I said, since then it has been used as a diner, as like a little restaurant area. It currently is only used right now to just kind of conduct business for the campground site. But people would have come in here, they would have checked in possibly for the hotel next door. This sign has been salvaged and saved. I'm going to show you in the center there. The owner said that's how he found the sign. And this is now what it looks like. And it does light up, he says. He can get it to work. I love this photo. There's someone clearly falling asleep on the job. I don't blame him, though. The sound of the train just clicking on those tracks, that's enough to put anyone to sleep. Especially traveling by train. It was not a quick feature. Not a quick ride, usually. But, oh, yeah, look at this. Just, he's collected so much stuff to just keep it authentic and just show the history. Like I said, look. These trains, try to get that glare away there. Just, oh, so neat. And that's the bridge over Boonville, Missouri. But look at these details. Look at these little doors, the little trains on them. And I love that little hobo bag detail up there. We have more lanterns, more lights. Oh, so neat. Everything in here just either came from the era or was definitely inspired by the era. And this is a really neat piece of equipment right here, this German heater. He was fortunate to salvage this thing. Again, it doesn't work right now, but it does look really cool. And that's how they would have not only kept a building like this warm, but also probably some of the train rooms, I'd imagine. There's a spittoon. More lanterns, more railroad pieces. I mean, there's so much in here to look at. This is just absolutely wonderful that he has managed to keep all of this. Like, look at this here. He's got these shadow boxes full of stuff. Look, the traingram instead of a telegram. Passing your messengers along. Look at that. Look at that lady. Let's back up. Count on Katy. She's going to get you where you need to be. Oh, wow. Just all these neat. Look, and then here's this. Checking the rails. There's so many photos. Look at this. To the trains. Look, that sign says printed 1929. Oh, man. More photos of people working or riding the trains. Those guys look like they're dressed to ride, not to work. But, oh, my goodness, this whole place. That's what's really neat. He's got another railroad crossing sign back here lit up. It works. I mean, goodness gracious, all the stuff he's got in here. This building itself, like I said, was used on the trail line right out there. 26 trains a day used to come through here. Some artwork kind of inspired by what used to be here. 26 trains. I don't know if you all know how loud a train is, but they're not quiet. And having 26 of those things coming through the town, I mean, oh, I personally love the sound of a train on a track going by. I grew up hearing that sound when I was a wee one. So I would have loved it. But, oh, man, like I said, as many as 1,000 employees around this place back in the day, in its heyday, they would have been here. All right, now I'm going to give you guys a quick pan around real quick. Oh, check this sign out. I'll turn this. Trespassing forbidden. Property of the MKT Railroad Company. So I'll give you guys, look, this floor, this wooden floor. Think of how many feet would have just traversed through here, either working or traveling or both. People would have just come around here just to see the trains go by. But look at this place. This building itself used to, like I say, used to host some of where the people would work and see the trains and see people off on the trains. And next door there used to be a hotel. I'll show you real quick. Like I said, it was for a while turned into like a little restaurant kind of kitchen area. You can see as I go in here, this is the kitchen-y area. in the back that we have collected back here. Just a little building, but this is all original. They've redone some of it, but I mean the structure itself, it still stands. It's still here. Turn back around, let you guys see that from the view again. We got all the lights on so we can see everything perfectly. Oh, I mean, I am so stoked. I don't even know where to start and stop talking about, because I mean there's just so much stuff in here and so much history. But just look at and hear all this here. Here's some neat. Here's a train leaving Franklin, Missouri. We've got, yeah, the roundhouse and the power plant. Try to get that glare going off there. Try to get that. But I mean, just look, photo after photo. And the fact that these photos survived even is just impressive. I mean, we just, you know, you just don't think about stuff like this. Most people don't. I do. But that's just because I'm one of those people. I like knowing, you know, where we come from. Lets me know where we're going, where we've been. And I love learning about things before my time. So this is just, oh man, this is just complete. All right, yeah. I told you guys there used to be a roundhouse out there. And that is a photo of it when it still stood and existed. All that was left now is a concrete foundation. There's part of another bit of the roundhouse. But the roundhouse that used to exist out there, again, I've got a glare, I've got to get rid of that. There we go. It held 22 train cars at a time, just in the bay area, just in the roundhouse bit. And then we have, yeah, more of an aerial shot of the roundhouse. I mean, look at that. And this, like I said, this part still exists out there in the front. I was showing you guys on the film. But, oh man, look, there you go. There's some of the bay areas. And then, yeah, you would have parked your train right on here. They would have done that, spun it around, and then it would have gone into one of those empty areas. And yeah, the yards for the Katy MKT trail. And here's some people just in Franklin, Missouri. There's a power plant in the background there. They're just waiting for their train, waiting for someone to either arrive on the train, come see the train. And yeah, we have the window, and like I said, right out there. I mean, the train would have been right there where that gravel area is now. That's where trains were. So I mean, you would have heard the steam. You would have heard the smoke chuffing. You would have, oh, we have to zoom the other way. I mean, you would have heard all the feet traffic that would have come through here. People getting their tickets, people getting their luggage, people meeting people that they haven't seen when the war was going on. I mean, the owner said his mom used to come around here and just wave to the soldiers that were on the trains as they went by. I mean, just, oh, so much history with trains. It really is incredible. It really is. And that's a door. It goes outside to the back there. And just show you, it goes right outside where I just kind of showed you. Now the owner here, these are photos of his relative. They used to work in this building. His grandfather and his great-grandfather used to work in this building. And these are the hats of his grandfather and his great-grandfather. I mean, so there's not only like personal history here for people, but just history for humanity. And I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, I didn't even realize that was a piano when I walked by it. Check it out. Oh, that is so neat. Would have played music, would have kept people entertained. Alright, I'm going to walk down here a bit again and show you guys. I mean, oh, like I said, I can't even say the right things on camera right now because I'm just so in awe. Ooh, there we go. There's that infamous Katy logo. Katy Trail. What's now the Katy Trail, but was the Missouri, Kansas, Texas Railroad line. And like I said, if you are a history buff or just a train head or just a steam-powered engine person that loves that kind of works and industry and industrial war history, all of that. If you like Midwest history, Southern history, I mean, what is not to love about this? Seriously, what is not to love? I learned so much just being in here today. I'm trying to retain it all just to retell it to you fabulous folks. I mean, seriously. And they worked hard to keep this building going, to repurpose it. And I'm going to show you. He's got some photos here I'm going to find, kind of. Here. When he first got this building, this is what it looked like. Windows were busted out of it. There was, when he started working on it in 1991, and then they had the flood of 1993, and he said the water came right up to about right up to the front door there. I'll show you guys here. Let's get some more. It's so neat. Got all these photos in here. I'm trying to find one. Here's a real quick. I'll show you. Here's part of that roundhouse that was out there out back. And I'll try to see if I can't show you guys. Yeah, let's see. Here. That flood damage. I mean, that flood was no joke, folks. It came right up to everything and just darn near. I mean, look at that. It covered the entire round table. But it didn't manage to somehow get into this building. So we're very fortunate for that, because he about washed his hands clean when that happened, and I wouldn't have blamed him. Spent 2 years trying to reconstruct this building and trying to keep it in ship shape, as it were. But, oh, I mean, just look at all this. Alright, I'll spin y'all back around real quick. We will go down here. I'll just show you real quick. Just kind of little area that we have. But these are just some of the office areas employees would have worked. Oh, let's get that picture. That's really neat. You got the train right there. These trains. All these trains. Look at that. Look how many trains. Oh, that is just so neat. I mean, like I said, I grew up hearing just one train go by the house I used to stay at, my grandma's house. And I mean, I can't imagine 26 coming through in a day. And the sad thing is, folks, now this town is so quiet. There are no longer 26 trains coming around through here. That's just it. Alright, let me see. Try to find. Back here is where they would have had just like a little candy store area, or sold little bevies and things of the like. I'm trying to get my flashlight going. Kind of see. But yeah, just a little back room back here. Not much to it. Ye old Pepsi machine. Little candies. I'll come around here and you can see back here. We have Pepsi and Coke. All of that. But yeah, back here they just would have sold some goodies. And oh, well, hello there, little pupper. Oh, hang on. We gotta turn around. We don't want to get anyone in the video that. But yeah, here we do. We have it back here. Back here in this little area. And then yeah, this door, it does. Let's see if I can't get it to open up. Oh, it's locked. I'm not going to try it. But it does. It goes right around back out there, back out to the backyard where we were showing you, right in the back of where the train area was. See if I can't get the... Aha! There you go. And there she is again, our beautiful roundhouse. Kept out there. Alright. So I'm going to go right back around. Right back around out kind of front. Oh, okay. I got people, folks, coming in, so I'm going to have to turn this video off real quick so that they can have a gander. But yeah, I've been talking for long enough now, I think, so I think this will be a good place to end it. Oh, check it out. Just in time for Halloween. Lovely broom. Well, thanks again, folks. Be sure to check out our other videos on our channel. Hit subscribe. We'll try to show you more videos, more content. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. And we will talk to you. I got sidetracked there. We will talk to you all again soon. Thanks again.